How we doing, guys? This is Giovanni-D98. This is a video that's been asked for a little while ago, and I'm just getting to it now because of hecticity and stuff like that. This is my Eradicator deck with also stuff from the Blood, which I really won't be showing off unless people want me to. It's a hybrid that I built with my buddy, and it is standard. This is the only grade 4 for narukami I have at the moment, but I am building grade 4s. So for our this is mainly standard. It has some stand triggers in here. That way, for when you play, you can surprise your opponent. It's more for our group. We have a group, and we have house rules that we play. So, yeah, like we have a ride deck for this, which I will go into. And I'll show off markers. Obviously, narukami / Eradicator is Excel. So you run 3, Excel 2. I can get more. It's just at the moment that's all I have of nice arts that I have, and 2 Excel 1. You always go into Excel 2, in my opinion. Excel 2 is just the better utility by far. You get the 5,000 and a draw rather than 10. 10's more power, so if you want to just stack numbers and you're fine with not being able to get that extra card, sure. But I personally like Excel 2s a lot more, so we run that. Ride deck. They're all different sleeved and not all the same sleeves because, yeah, just what I got at the moment. So, Gauntlet Buster, Spark Raise, or Plasma Catapult, whatever his name is, and the Searcher Girl. So basically, you know why you ride into him first. Basically, and also the SVR copy because you gotta. But basically, you know, when he's on the field, you counterblast 1, drop a card from your hand, takes 2 off the field, and then moves these 2 up. So if you can get rid of these columns real quick, he gets plus 10 and 2 crits for the turn. So he's a 22k, 3 crit attacker. And also, if they have extra fronts with Excel, he gets more than that. So he's really good to use. And then Plasma Catapult's good for that early bind and draw. He's basically the Berserk Dragon of this deck, except for I don't think that you have to counterblast and soul blast for Berserk. I think it's only a counterblast, so he's an extra cost, but it's fine. And then she's a good early search, so you play her, look top 5. Oh, this is an Eradicator deck, so you're getting stuff with Eradicator. So that's ride deck. Now we'll go into grade 3s. Alright, so nothing super special for the art, sadly. Just the standard Descendant, but we run 4 of him because he's just a really good card. When placed for the turn, he gets everything. Is it for the turn or is it just in general? Yeah, I think it's just for the turn. Yeah, it's till the end of the turn. So, when he's placed, he gets all of Gauntlet Buster's abilities for the turn. So you Soul Blast 1 to get rid of that rear, and then you can do the Counter Blast to get rid of the 2. So basically, you just double up on your cost, and then if you have a Counter Blast left, he can restand if his attack does not hit. But it cannot hit. So, and then 3 more Gauntlet Buster. We do half regular copy, 2 SVR. And then for my tech of the deck, which is honestly been a saving grace in moments, 1 Detonix Drill. So Detonix is really good out of nowhere because if you get him early and your opponent barely has a field, he's a good first ride because let's just say you play Detonix and I'll take this because this is the combo, Cho-Oh, and you put Cho-Oh on the Excel. You counterblast, get rid of that, he goes, you counterblast, get rid of the other unit. Let's just say there was 2, because that's usually what happens when I play with my friends. Then he gets a free restand because you don't have to drop anything for his skill. So you counterblast, attack, stand, gets a minus drive, plus 5, attack again. So it's really good. You just have to run 1 of it, and if it doesn't show up, it doesn't show up. But if it does, I usually get pretty good luck with it. You can check my video where I've done that, but it was with the Blood. But yes, it was only a 1 of in the deck, so it's still really good. Next, grade 2s. So this bad boy is a staple in the deck, and he's only $2 right now. So if you need him, grab him. For Cho-Oh, this guy is a must in any Eradicator deck, and any or Dragon Empire, Premium, whatever deck. Because I don't know how Premium's looking right now, but I don't know if people are making fucking what's it called, like crazy decks where like, hey, I'm just gonna throw all Kagero, Narukami, Nubatama together, or Murukuma or whatever. So he's crazy good when your opponent doesn't have any rear guards. Next, Suheil. I run 2. You can run more. I think the card is good, but I don't think it's amazing, so I run it. It gets the +5 on the additional, so it's a +10. And then when placed, you can discard a card from your hand, choose one of your opponent's front rows, get rid of it, and draw a card. So it's great, or it's good, not great. This is something that you can run 4 of. I run 2 at the moment. I'm probably gonna run more, but it is so good because it gets the +5 when it sees something binded, and then at the end of the turn, if your opponent doesn't have any rear guards, then you throw it in soul, you get a draw. So this deck's really good for that. Then next, the Plasma Catapult. I run 2 of it, and then this one is a tech. It doesn't have to be in this deck, but I think it's great for this deck. 2 martial arts. For the first skill of the bind, Counterblast, Soul Blast 1, you bind something, and then the second skill is more of why you run him. So when it witnesses an attack and not hit, it gets +5. So if it's on the additional, Excel, that's +10, and then all your triggers can go there or whatever, however you run it. So he can just make numbers, and he's really good for that. So it's a good tech in my opinion. You don't gotta run it. It's up to you. Most people just run all Eradicators, and that's fine. But listen, like sometimes it's good to have an extra card that's not an Eradicator. Next, grade 1s. For this boy to Phoenix. This boy is really good, especially drop zone, because when he's in drop zone, when he sees a bind happen, he gets to be Spirit Called from the drop and gets +3. So a good matching number, making an 11k booster. Next, talk about a really good card. Meet Gaibin. If you don't know him, he's an amazing narukami card. Basically, this guy is something that should be in most decks, if not all, in my opinion. Basically, when your Vanguard attacks, you get to give 3,000 power to 1 unit, and then your opponent cannot call a Sentinel for that attack. So, for let's just say we had martial arts on the Excel, and also this is how I've won games. You give all the effects to him up here, and then you give +3 there, and if your Vanguard attacks twice, you give +3 to other Excel. Now both of them can't be PG'd. It's a good way to win. And the next 3 more, the Searcher Girl, for the reason of, hey, you want to search stuff. It's just really nice. But he's a really good card, and I think he should be in every Narukami deck, if not. But that's just me. There are other cards you can substitute, but he's really good. And if not Narukami, then premium Dragon Empire decks. He is really good for it. Next starter. I'm looking at a different card for starters because I'm playing premium with my friends, and also it's house rules. So we do the house rule of if it has Forerunner, when you pull back, you still get the draw and the quick shield, just to make it more fun for us. So anyway, I'm looking for another starter, and since I run Descendant, I might run the whole Spark Edge Draco Kid, I think it was. I forget. The one where you can Superior Ride into Descendant, but it might not be useful if I don't have Gauntlet Buster, so we'll see. I'll play around, but right now, you use Spark Kid, Draco Kid, the nice draw and quick shield. And no, it's not reflavored, but everybody knows that. Anywho, that's right, different slave. Triggers. I do 2 draw. You can do more. They're both PGs, but that's what I do at the moment, and that's what I got. So I got 4, but I run 2. Next, we run 5 crit, and we do Dragon Empire Premium for our standard. Like I said, our house rules. So I run one of them with Stride and 2 of them with the +10. So listen, if you're playing premium, you know, get your narukami ones. But we do ours, which is you can run anything in your nation. So next, front triggers. I run 3. They're good at 3 in my opinion on this deck. I was running like 4 to 5 earlier, and I felt like it was too much, and I wasn't seeing as many crits, and also the draws, so I was like, I'll knock it down 3, and then I'll also throw in these 2 bad boys. These have come in really clutch lately. It doesn't have a skill, sadly, so I am looking for ones with a skill, but it has Eradicator in its name, so that's nice. But it's been nice, especially when you attack with a Cho-O, and then you get to stand it for free, attack with it again, and then restand it with its skill. Get 3 attacks in a turn. It's pretty mean. Standard 4 heal. And then you can run the over trigger in here if you feel the need. I do not at the moment because I have 3 of the Dragon Empire one, and it's all in my Kagero decks. Well, there's actually one in my Dragon Empire for standard overdress. But yeah, that trigger is, while we're talking about it, is stupid. Get an extra stand. Like, that thing is stupid. I've been messed up by it. I don't really hate the over triggers, but I don't think they're like a thing that everybody needs to like be like make or break in a game, but that's what everyone feels like, so it is what it is. I'll leave that out of there. And this is my deck box for it. You gotta give it the nice deck box treatment. I need to get better deck boxes for some of my other stuff, so it gets treated the same. But yeah, guys, that was the Eradicator deck. I hope you liked it. Listen, if you have disagreements with the deck, that's fine. Not everyone's gonna feel the same way or agree or be happy with my house rules that we have for this group. That's fine. You can not like that all you want, but it's a fun deck nonetheless. Also, the sleeves are amazing, in my opinion. I love Kai, and these sleeves were stupid cheap. I got them for $5. So I would say if you're looking for Eradicator, pick it up now. It is stupid cheap. I bought this when it was expensive. Now it's cheap. So if you want to play it, this is the time to do it. But if you guys like this video, please give it a like. Smack that like button in the face, like a Kamehameha, like you're charging up, or you're going Super Saiyan on it. Whatever. Comment down below maybe some deck profiles, some fights you'd like to see between me and my friends. We have a lot of diversity in the group, and also I'd like to bring the camera to tournaments. I keep forgetting and not charging it, but I charged it today, and figure I'd make this video. And then yeah, and then lastly, subscribe for more stupid content. I just keep putting out there for you guys. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like more card fight content, please let me know. I would love to keep uploading more and keep making more. So thank you guys, and have a wonderful night.
And you make me feel like a rebel, but I will not give you